Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another Football Manager 2015 experiment. Now, what if the English-based Welsh teams went back to Wales? That's right, we've brought back Cardiff, Colwyn Bay, Newport County, Swansea City and Wrexham. We've punted them back into the Corbett Sports Welsh Premier League, replaced them with 5 teams. The names I will not try to butcher, no disrespect. But, do you think these clubs can survive? Can Cardiff and Swansea especially continue to pump out the high wages on the players they currently have? Will they sell them? Will they be forced into selling them? Will they bring in players of high calibre? Will they bring in players from local teams? We're going to find out as we do a 5-season sim to see if any of these top 5 clubs in England can dominate the Welsh Premier League. In particular, we'd expect Swansea and Cardiff to do so with the players they already have and the signings they can potentially make. We will go into that more deeper in a second. We're doing 5-season sim. Let's see how it goes. So season 1 was wrapped up. Now this is how the first season in the Welsh Premier League ended. Now we're going to go through all the teams' transfers at the end or near the end of the episode. Now, TNS dominant in Wales, of course. Big challenge for them now. Swansea champions, Cardiff second, Newport third, Wrexham fourth, and Colwyn Bay finished 12th in the Welsh Premier League and are the worst team in Wales, from Wales, back playing in Wales. Now that's the end of season 1. What do we think will happen in season 2? And exactly the same. Again, Swansea champions, Cardiff second, Newport third, Wrexham fourth. TNS not really putting up a fight, way behind, as Swansea went undefeated, winning 30 games, drawing 2, scoring a mammoth 102 goals. Season 3, let's see what happens. In a slightly tougher contest, which did see Swansea lose a game, they again become champions, Cardiff second, Wrexham third, and Newport this time slipped below the mighty TNS. Again, Swansea champions 3 seasons in a row. And season 4 doesn't see much change as Swansea again, but this time very closely, 2 points behind. They become champions for the 4th season in a row. Cardiff second, 2 points behind them. Wrexham third, Newport 4th. TNS back down to 5th, where they have been so often. Season 5, let's see how it went on. And a big change in the title race here. TNS finished 5th in league as we expect. Newport 4th as we expect. But Swansea have been knocked off their perch as Cardiff become the champions of the Corbett Sports Welsh Premier League in May 2019. Wrexham level on points, harshly losing out on the title, which would have been unbelievably good on goal difference to Cardiff. Swansea, what went wrong in this season that's seen them become 11 points behind the top of the league? Unbelievable. This season had also seen Colwyn Bay back into the Welsh Premier League. That's the 5-season sim. Cardiff ended as champions. Swansea slipped to 3rd after 4 consecutive titles. Now let's check out the transfers of Cardiff, Swansea, Newport and see how they got on. Also Wrexham, what made them become second in the final season of the Welsh experiment. So Cardiff, season 1, never brought in any players but let Craig Noon go for a measly £5,500 to Queen's Park Rangers, while Ben Turner joined Bournemouth in a £17,000 deal. It's clear to see that the Cardiff and the Swansea most likely have been robbed in terms of transfer fees. Season 2, let's see how they done. They brought in one player, Tom Bradshaw, from Walsall, selling quite a few players to fellow Welsh clubs, but also let Joe Lewis go to Nottingham Forest on a free and Joe Rawls go to Reading for £37,000 and Javi Guerrero to Elka on a free transfer. Letting go a few youngsters, including Rhys Healey, on a free transfer. The season after, again, no players brought in. Kareem Harris went to Rotherham. Adam Lafondra released, Alex Ravel released, and Kenwyn Jones also released, no longer playing in Wales. Now they did sign a few players in the 4th season. Royce Wiggins coming in, Callum Saunders on loan from Newcastle United. I believe he's the former or current Crew Alexandra striker. Letting go went Fabio Kagisho di Kagoi and Ellis Bellamy to Newport, local rivals, son of Craig Bellamy. Stuart O'Keefe and Simon Moore also went out on loan to respective championship clubs, Birmingham and Nottingham Forest. And the final season, they brought in nobody. They let go Lee Peltier, Joe Mason, Anthony Pilkington, Matt Kennedy, all going out on a free transfer. So that is the Cardiff City transfers over the course of the 5 seasons. Time for a look at the Swansea City transfers in Season 1. Wayne Routledge to Middlesbrough for under £5,000. Miku to Sevilla for £23,000. Lee Lucas joined Newport on loan. Daniel Alfie also joined Newport on loan. Stephen Kingsley, the Scottish-born youngster, went on loan to Aberdeen. The next season, they brought in nobody, but they made a big sale in terms of the money in the Welsh Premier League. Matt Grimes to Arsenal for £3.1 million. Kyle Bartley and Lee Lucas released on free transfers, as was Raheem Hanley and Gregor Zabri. Nathan Dyer also went on loan to Norwich in a big deal, and Bote Biabi, the recent signing, has joined Blackpool for £7.25k. The season after, seen Swansea re-sign Gregor Zabri. I'm surprised by that. Leon Britton, the legend, he's been there since the bottom all the way to the top, and he's still there now, released on a free transfer in Season 3, as was Gerhard Tremmel and Daniel Alfie. Jay Fulton, the young Scotsman, also released. Angel Rangel joined Pauk for free. Jack Cork to West Brom for £21,000. Nathan Dyer, coming back from his Norwich loan, then joined Watford for £4.5k. And Bafatimbe Gomez, the man, has joined Lorient on loan. Season 4 seen Gomez join Lorient on a free transfer, permanent deal, as has Stephen Kingsley joined Aberdeen on a free transfer. Ashley Williams, retired I believe. Marvin Emnes, he has been released on a free transfer. Aaron King, also Gylfi Sigurdsson for £3,900, bargain if I've ever seen it, joined Dinamo Moscow. And in the final season, Swansea brought in a few players. The season that seen them finish third after 4 consecutive titles brought in Joe Jacobson, Lee Peltier from Cardiff, Lewis Rees-Thomas from Celtic, Adam King, former player, they brought him back, Adam Henley and Harry Wilson on loan from Liverpool. As for transfers going out, Gregor Zabri also went back out on a free for the second time in the space of 2 seasons. Ki-Sung Young out on a free. Jefferson Montero to Genk. And that about wraps it up for the Swansea City transfers over 5 seasons. Now let's have a look at Wrexham, who were so close to clinching the title in the final and 5th season. So Wrexham had to make big transfers to compete with the big 2 in the first season, but it never quite happened. They finished 3rd, I believe, 4 seasons in a row before coming 2nd, level on points in the 5th season with Cardiff, narrowly missing out on top spot on goal difference. So who did they bring in? Reece Weston, Junaid Mead, the former Arsenal youngster, and Billy Bowden, I believe, former Swindon youngster. A few players went on loan to former Welsh clubs. In the second season, Billy Bowden signed again on a free contract, and that is about it, except Semi Ajayi come in from Cardiff, the former Arsenal youngster, got signed on a free transfer. As for outgoings, Reece Weston, previously signed, goes out on a free transfer. Nobody else really to talk about in terms of sales in the second season. The third season seen James Demetriou come in, Alex Ravel come in from Cardiff, who got released by them, and outgoings seen Junaid Mead released, and that is about it regarding transfers. As you can see, guys, there's a pattern here. Players often get signed, released, signed, released. 5th season, they brought in Curtis Watkins from Newport City, TNS player in a part exchange, Anton Sarnowski, Daniel Alfie from TNS, Jack Compton, and Steve Morrison, the legend, the old Millwall player. And outgoings, seen Daniel Roberts join Newport, and that is about it. Cade Mohammed also released on a free transfer. And the final season seen Anthony Price, Aaron Lewis come in from Swansea in a double deal, Tom Hill joining a treble deal, and Jamie Phillips from Cardiff. A lot of released players, including Curtis Watkins and Semi Ajayi and Daniel Alfie, previously signed in the season before, Steve Morrison also released. So that, guys, is the transfers for Swansea, Cardiff and Wrexham in the Welsh Premier League. Let's have a quick look at how the squads ended up in the end of Season 5. So guys, here's the Swansea current squad. As you can see, they still have a few players such as Lucas Fabianski, Adam Henley, Kyle Naughton, Lee Peltier, Joe Jacobson, Neil Taylor still there, John Joe Shelby, the main man there, 19 goals in the final season and 35 starts. Aaron King, Modu Barrow, Steve Morrison are the main players that are still real in the current Swansea City squad. Now let's have a look at Cardiff. The Championship Cardiff winning side seen David Marshall still there, Aaron Gunnarsson, Mr. Commitment, Bruno Ekel Manga still there, Declan John, Royce Wiggins, and Federico Makeda still there, 20 goals in 26 games. Tom Bradshaw, 20 in 26, also are the real players currently left at Cardiff, as is Tom Adeyemi. Now let's have a quick look at Cardiff, who were so close to winning the title in the final season. Sorry, Wrexham. So a few players you might notice. Gregor Zabre did join Wrexham, get a 7.2 average, a decent goalkeeper actually on the game. Joel Lynch, Jonathan Meads, Craig Morgan, Scott Tancott, Kenji Gori, former Swansea City player, Alex Ravel, Kyle Kopp are currently the real players left there. So finally guys, we're going to check the Welsh national team just to see if any players in the Welsh Premier League made it in to the Welsh national side. So currently in the Welsh under-19s team we have Rob Marsh, Regen, of course all of these will be, of Swansea, Tom Giggs of Cardiff, a famous last name in the Welsh colours, Ryan Coughlin of Swansea, a striker, and James Pugh, also of Swansea and a striker. Now a lot of players cover in the under-20 squad of Wales. Goalkeepers coming from Cardiff, and Swansea. Players from Wrexham, Cardiff, Swansea, Newport, Wrexham, and a few more from Wrexham and Newport again. Now these guys are not very good, I have checked. If I come across any, I will show you how good they are. Again in the under-21 side we have 3 players from Cardiff, 1 from Wrexham. Not much to talk about here, but now we go on to the first team. Can any player from Colwyn Bay, Newport County, Swansea City, Cardiff City or Wrexham make it into the national Welsh side via playing in the Corbett Sports Welsh Premier League? Let's have a look. The answer is yes. Currently Adam Henley is plying his trade for Swansea, is currently a Welsh full international valued at £11,250, earning under £1,000 per week. But he is seen as a key player for Wales. They must be desperate. Probably expect this one, but it's a big surprise. But he has only played for Welsh clubs, Wrexham and Swansea. But it comes as a huge surprise that Neil Taylor is still currently a first choice left back for Wales while playing for Swansea in the Welsh Premier League. And sadly that is all that graces the pitch with Gareth Bale at the Welsh national side. 2 players from Swansea, neither very good, Adam Henley and Neil Taylor. As you can see, the current Welsh side, as you can see, Aaron Ramsey valued at just under 40 million, and Gareth Bale, still at Real Madrid, worth £23 million. Now that really, guys, is about it for the episode. Now, in absolutely no relation whatsoever to the video, apart from being Welsh, I wanted to show you the hottest talent and prospect from Wales. It's Seri Rees, currently a Manchester City player, on loan twice to Bristol City and Charlton, scoring 25 goals in 51 games. He looks quality. He's a full Welsh international with 5 caps, valued at £5.25 million. The loans to the Championship clubs clearly doing him well. He looks fantastic. And I tell you what, if Wales was to produce a youngster like that, they'd be absolutely delighted. It's just a shame that it didn't come from the 5 clubs that the experiment is about: Colwyn Bay, Newport County, Swansea City, Cardiff City and Wrexham. But guys, that is the Welsh experiment. Could they do it? Yes, they could. Swansea dominant for 4 years, Cardiff pipping them to the post in the final season, and a little bit unfortunate from Wrexham. But Colwyn Bay relegated and did bounce back into the league. Newport County a steady 3rd and 4th position place, TNS, sadly, just could not compete. But did the money prevail? Possibly. But they didn't have a superstar team, but just enough to see off the other Welsh teams. Champions of this experiment, Cardiff. It was the race to the 5th season, and they come out on top. Thanks for checking it out, guys, and I'll be back again with another experiment soon.